Y'all worn out, you know that? Google, you just something else, you know that? Yeah, you're something else, man. Because, you know why I say that, Google? Because you decided, you in the building in Amphitheater Park, but you tell me that's not me, man. Okay, well, do you know this about this Mike guy that said Google gonna always win? Do you know about that? He said, no, man, we don't know nothing about that. You know why you're so funny sometimes, white man? I can't help but to laugh because you know how to wiggle your way out of shit. Well, you ain't really wiggling your way out of it. You know, it's no such thing as you wiggling your way out of it. You could just not let humans know what you're up to. Does that sound more appropriate? You know what I mean? Because you can't wiggle your way out of something, especially when you commit crimes toward other human beings to set them up to be your subjects, to watch their head get blowed off. You know, you watch the people's head get blowed off, and you can see this. You can see the people dying now, this and that. And you can people sit there, breathe hard, and look. What gives those people the right to do that? You're part of the wacko people, the wackos. Mm-hmm. What gave them that right to be the wackos? Who gave them that right? Hmm? Who who gave these people the right to be the wackos? Yeah, yeah. You know what I think it is? Excuse me. I think that, pardon me, guys. I think that it was white people, white men, in the some parts of the CIA, some parts, yeah, um, FBI, some parts of that, not all of them. Hollywood people, bankers, Ivy League people, scientists, not all of them, but it's just a group of people. Listen, mm-hmm. Yeah. You see Triple H, man, in Chicago building, outfitting a three-story hotel with all types of death contraptions in 1898. What's up with that? And didn't nobody know that was happening? You know, what happened to the land of liberty, the sweet land of liberty? Huh? They said it is the sweet land of liberty. That's bad, man. People set people up to be killed like that. Y'all crazy as hell. And they really think they're gonna see Satan and Satan gonna give them some type of wings and power. No, why should you deserve that type of power? Huh? Listen, explain something to you, sir. You probably will never learn nothing from me, but let's see if I can help you out. When Satan left his creator, because don't forget he got a creator. Alright, so it's safe to say that Satan was created. Alright. Now, when he casted Satan out, he gave him no power. But, you know, you would think that Satan had some type of power. The only power he had was for you to make the choice to do wrong. The only power Satan had was for you to believe about the right and the wrong choice, hoping that you can destroy yourself. He counting on you to destroy yourself because he locked up somewhere. See, he counting on you do the same thing that he did to himself, you know, and get kicked out forever. That's what he hoping. Look how many people kill their wives and stuff. Look how many men kill women. What they killing the women for? What the gangbangers kill for? Other people playing games. They playing with their life. Now, when they sitting up in prison with 80, 70 years, they think that shit cool. The niggas in jail don't be want to hear that shit. You coming up in there. They just be thinking that you stupid too. Like, man, we just got to watch this nigga. Who is this nigga? Here go another tough nigga, y'all. Want to tell his story. Listen, everybody. If you tell y'all how he killed somebody, let's listen. Then everybody can ask you what's going on. And then once they do that, after you tell your story, the next day people don't want to hear that shit. Because you ain't got no magic power. You know, you got to stand there with them. So, man, shut the fuck up. Let's do this, man. Now we all crazy killers, man. Let's go over here. Mm-hmm. So people do that shit to themselves, man. You know, because the reason why they do that shit, man, is because they get emotional. Yeah, they get emotional, man, because it's like what Google trying to do to me. Yeah. Yeah, trying to get me to get emotional and hit somebody, do this and do that. Yeah. I know what they're trying to do, but I can't I got to pump the brakes on that. Because I know what they want me to do. I won't, you know, but they can't never get me to do that. No, not unless you're trying to do something to me. Anyway, that ain't nothing. I said the wackos, the white people, the white men. They know they can set the people up because there's so many people in America. So some people can always come up with a reason to say, man, I don't like these people over there. There the person is right here. Back in 1972, his grandfather did this and did that. And in 27, they did that. And then back in the 1800s, that's her great-grand. Let's get that person. You know, back in World War II, that's the person there. We got the father. Mm-hmm. Some people just do it for that reason. Some people just do it for the reason say, I don't like the way that person look. Or sitting up there eating. You know. Mm-hmm. People crazy, ain't they? Ain't they crazy? Yeah, the white people. Yeah. For real, man, it'll shock you. It'll shock you to know that there's places in America where you can go torture factories. They got things in the future that they're setting up for people to die. So, not all American people. I'm just saying there's some wackos. There's some wackos out there. Mm-hmm. Now listen, they don't have a right to do that. But they do it because they got some help. Some inside help. And yeah, man. Mm-hmm. In the future, they're gonna have all types of things rigged up. Mm-hmm. Death chambers for real. Buildings they build to just trap you, trap all the people. Right? Cause it ain't nothing but people that ain't got the power to fly. They ain't really got no power. They just got the power to kill people and get away with it. Mm-hmm. And then they could run like, did you see it fall? Wow. Man, I get rid of shit. I get rid of shit. They be breathing hard. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they just wait for it to happen. And they sit back like this. Mm-hmm. When they found out that it happened, they said, damn. Mm-hmm. They haven't even got a right to do that. How do they be getting the money to, you know, and why don't the people look at places where they go like, damn, what is this place? Why should I go here? Because people can trick people to places. Man, you know, come on over here to this over here, man. Mm-hmm. Some blow up. Somebody starts shooting. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep, the white man want blood, man, for this. Skin. Yeah. For what, white man? You like blood, huh? I better stop. It's gonna get you one day, white man. I'm just, I know you don't like to hear that. I know he says it's gonna get me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You and your ghost stories, buddy. Well, I'm just saying, man. I'm just trying to bring you a warning. Warning, 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 warning. What's wrong with the warning sign, man? Don't forget, America don't belong to you. Like the white man does today. No, you're just holding something down. Pardon me. You just got orders. That's it. You got orders. I was drinking some orange juice, which I have right here. So I guess it's giving me some air in my lungs. Probably so. And I ate some chicken, some barbecue chicken. So, anyway, America don't belong to you, buddy. You just, you got George Washington's army. As long as you can give orders, you got so many soldiers. And while your soldiers watching your back, you could be off doing other things. Being like a Jekyll and Hyde. You know what I'm saying? I mean, in the daytime, you like these rocket scientists, you build cool cars and cool homes and this and that. In the nighttime, you got large lizards and spiders and you got gladiators fighting and dogs having sex with women and giant rats eating people. Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're gonna have some shit like that in the future. They probably already did it. They send people to a house, a big mansion, like a maze, and people think it's fun with torches. Yeah. Send about 600 people up in there, 700. They find their way through this giant maze with these giant rats waiting for them. Mm-hmm. Giant rats. About the size of cars, snatching people. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. People, because the reason why people can do people like that, because other men know people looking for fun and excitement. Looking for it to be curious. You want to go over here and try this, man? Come on over here, man. Come on over here to the human death trap. It's got a cute name. Come on. Bring your kids and your wife. Come on. Have a little fun. Catch you, nigga. Catch you, bitch ass human. Crunch. Blood all over the place. Then he look around like this. He got to clean the remains up. He got to come up with a story for you when he killed you. You was killed in a terrible accident outside of so-and-so. A car accident. Yeah. He was killed in a hotel fire. A gas explosion. Knowing that you wasn't. He was smashed by something, ate by something. And the people could say, he's fucking lying. Fucking bastard. Pardon me. Yeah, those people, they ain't got no real wings to fly no power. So they want power over the people. So they can carve out people with persuasion. Hey, man, come on over here. Come on over here, man. Go over here. Mm-hmm. White people. Some of them Ivy League, but they don't really know how, they ain't got no real power. Okay, put it this way. They smart, right? They know that they smart. But they ain't got no real power. So what do they do with their smartness? Like, what do they do with it? Sit at home? No, they got to cook up something. They got to cook up something powerful. The giant roach or something like that. That's powerful. It is. It's powerful if you've seen it. If you've seen something like that, like if you can walk somewhere and look into a big ass glass container, and you say, damn, look at that. What the fuck is that? It's a giant insect roach. It ain't big as the Golden Gate Bridge, but it's probably about the size of probably a 10-story building, 9-story building, standing straight up. Probably something bigger than that. Yeah, because the scientists can keep pumping steroids and chemicals. Right? Can you imagine showing it to some people? Showing it to some people and say, look, you know, do you want to go up in there? We'll put you up in there. And you won't be nothing but a snack. People say, please don't put me up in there. We'll do what the fuck we tell you to do. Stay on cue, motherfucker, or we'll feed you to the rats, the giant roaches. We just kill you, so you better stay on cue. If you don't. So people stay on cue. So they say, would you rather be ate by that or jump out of a window? I jump out of a window. Kill myself. Think about that. So I said, I'm going to feed you to those bugs. You see those flesh-eating bugs? Let's take about 20 cows in there. They eat the cows like that. So people say, man, I'd rather hang myself to be up in there. Yeah, because it'll shock you to know, man, that you got some cool things in America like the Mount Rushmore and Yosemite's Yellowstone National Park and Washington Monument and George Washington House and New York City, the Statue of Liberty and motherfucking Martin Luther King Place, right? You got all these type of nice places to go, these monuments, these sites to see in America. They got a lot of stuff to see, don't they, man? You just be wilding, right? You got all types of woods and camps, sites, man. You go to trails in California and so many nice things, right? Right? Don't you get so many nice places to go see buildings like Google and say, man, wow, there it is over there, man. You be looking at each other like, there you go, man. That's it over there, man. Yeah. You know, they see these CIA, yeah, man, there you go. White House. But what if I told you it's some places in America that you wouldn't want to see? That you just wouldn't want to go in there. Yeah, because it's like it's just death. Yeah. It'll shock you to know the white man, let me explain something to you. A lot of people don't know this. They had it in Popular Science a long time ago. Like Popular Science magazine. They had a thing about giant insects. Yeah. And trust me, they keep them underground though, safely locked up. If the giant insect is the size of a skyscraper, the little tube that he in is bigger than that. It make him look like he this small. Yeah, because he in a big glass container. So he looked this small, but to us, the motherfucker the size of a skyscraper. Giant spiders too. Motherfuckers big as hell. Not a lot of them, but some. Centipedes, snakes, giant rats, flesh-eating bugs. Yeah. All right. The white man make bugs, man. He can mix the DNA. He can take the DNA from this bug and that bug and put it together and make a bug. Make a crazy looking bug. They say, man, it's a new species we found. But it's actually them in the laboratory making it up. And they eat your ass alive. But then they can also take that same DNA from the two bugs or the three bugs and mix it with an animal, a fish, mix it with a human. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. What you think they do? What you think those smart people do? They play with DNA. They get paid. They got money to play with the DNA to see what they come up with. And they say, look at this guy we came up with. Mm-hmm. And people say, shh, be quiet. The guy's making videos about our friends. You know, it's just scientists, man. But never fear, it's not gonna be the end of the world. It's not gonna be the end of the world. And they're gonna all get their day. They're gonna get their day in court too. The giant bug and everybody. So never fear, man. It's the truth, man. It's this men, man. Think about it. They came up with homosexuality, right? They trying to come up with bestiality, right? What else is they coming up with? Don't they come up with self-driving cars, Bitcoin, Tesla? Then they come up with that. What else are they coming up with? Now you said that's good. What else are they coming up with? Hmm? Why they want to build you a steel home in the future? You have a steel home. Zombies? They probably got zombies too. Yeah, they probably got some kind of chemical that can make the human body bounce around. And they test them. They feed it this electric chemical and they test it. They got these scientists. It'll shock you to know they got something like that. Hmm. The white man want to bring, some type of new. Okay, this is what he want to do. He want to make this planet like terrifying, but it ain't gonna last that long. Mm-mm. Nope, it's gonna be over with. It's not gonna be. It's gonna be the end of his world, not the end of the world. It's gonna be the end of that world that he tried to start. That's it. It's going to be the end of that world that Alex DeCrody, Anton LaVey, Charles Darwin, that white Jesus and the power of sex and money and Aphroditus and Valhalla and Olympias and Andromeda. Hmm. That same spirit. Like the Egyptians, that evil energy that the white man got here in America. So when the world ends, it's not going to be the end of the world as you know it, as a big piece of rock. It's going to be the end of his world, his reign, his homosexuality, his bestiality, his pornography, his ghetto gaggers, his gun violence, his drugs, his white fake Jesus that don't do no for nobody, ain't got no wings to fly, ain't do no healing. It's gonna be the end of that world. Somebody gonna smash a giant roach. His giant snake gonna be tied up. His giant spiders gonna lose all their legs. His giant rat gonna lose their front teeth and their claws. Right? Mm-hmm. 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 Right. So it is what it is, man. I'm just saying the end of his world. Yeah, when they say the end of the world, no, it's the world that the man is building, not the world as a whole. You know, it's the world that the man build because that's the only thing that's the only thing that can be tore down. See what I'm saying? Yeah. The world can't be tore down. It's just the world that the man is building. Because men build worlds. So it's just like the only thing to make today different is the buildings and the people changing clothes and the shows on TV. That's the only thing make today different. The weather, you see the weather, but you see people with different cars. Like if you seen the cars from the '80s on the streets, you would think it's the '80s. If people had clothes from the '80s and cars from the '80s, you think it's still the '80s. Yeah, because they weren't showing no shows, no programs, and no high definition. You'd think it's still the '80s, but it's 2021 actually. So men got to change with the times. So it's really no magic to it. It's just changing styles and designs. It's the same piece of rock. You ain't going nowhere. Same piece of rock. You just get older, and people that's in this time and they cook up stuff to give you new Levi's, a new iPhone, a new mall, or you know. So yeah, man, you got it, huh? You better cut it out. It is. It's the white people. Not all white people. It's the wackos, man. The people they got money to create science, man. That's it. They got power, man. Yeah. And they can scare the shit out of people with it too. You know. And say if you don't do what we tell you to do, we're gonna feed you to that. And people say, man, no. You know why? Because the people all alone and other people can team up on people. They can team up on the senator, the Supreme Court justice, the president. Mm-hmm. Other rich people could. Mm-hmm. Because they want some type of control, because they ain't got no real power. Like I told you, if you make a giant robot, that's power. Other than that, man ain't got no power to fly. He got to use some type of aircraft, some type of car to move his body. So in the event of him being frustrated, can't fly, don't got no true power, he want power over other people. That's why he try to work his way up in the ranks to be the manager. So he tired of somebody giving him orders. You know, so man, I'm tired of this. Let me try to work my way up. Come to find out, when he do work his way up, he don't really like the people that he giving orders to. He want to make some of them go do this and do that. So he become power hungry and just corrupt. Mm-hmm. Some of them don't like dealing with all the people. Like, man, let's go somewhere and do this. Let's do it. Hurry up. So some people bite off more than they can chew. I'm telling you. All right. Some people know how to give orders, but some people don't. They think they do, but they got to deal with other human beings. So some people get frustrated in giving orders and say, I just don't like that person. Set it up. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I got some air in my lungs, so excuse me, guys. Yeah, so it's the white man. He got all types of gadgets, man. He get people, the white people be falling for it too. Come on over here to the concert, white people. Come on over here and see the concert. Chill out, have some wine. You know, just let your hair down, take it easy. There's some more white people here. It's nothing. Ain't no niggas here. Then come on. Yeah, yeah, yeah. o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. This is all the dead bodies, the white people. What the hell happened? What we know right now, it's 79 bodies. We haven't identified the dead yet. Okay. Anybody we know? Not anybody we know. Okay, cool. Back to you and the money team. Click. While the black people in the inner city, pow, pow, pow. The black people be killing each other too. Pow, 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 nigga. You bitch ass nigga. Pow, pow, pow. Police got to rush to the scene. Row, row, row. People laid out. Ah. It's like a live prison cell. It's like a jail. And people get so mad they just want to do something because it's so quiet. They said, we need something to do. Everybody's standing around the police looking at each other. I'm tired of playing pinochle. I want to work my walkie-talkie. I want to play. Where's the blood and the excitement? I'm a reporter. I need a story to be somebody. I want to go in history. How do I get to journalism perfection? I need to talk about somebody. I need to be good. I want to tell how the person died and how they get ran over. And what a shame it was. For Satan, shh. Don't tell him I told you this. Shh. Some people weird, man, I'm telling you. It'll shock you to know how many journalist women, they're just so, they don't supposed to be this way. They're so wacky. They said, what happened? Because that's their job. They get him something to do. What happened? Okay, we'll check into it. This is the news. The news ain't gonna help you. It says, it's racist. Let me say something. It says the spirit of evil disguising itself as racism, as choices people make. Bad or good. Let me get out of here, man. It's about to cut me off, ain't it? So, bad choices, man. That's it. And the white people chose to hang black people, call them this, and set them up. Shh. Get the nigga. Work, nigga. Nobody owes you anything. Nobody owes you anything, nigga. You better work, nigga. Listen to the white people sound like they're gonna have a heart attack. Well, they got a pacemaker, some type of oxygen tank with them. They need to take a, what's those pills? Called it Explode nitroglycerin pill. Nitroglycerin, damn, people take that? Wow. My God. Yeah, to explode their heart, to start it up. Boom. Shh. That's what the white people be so angry. That's all I'm saying. Because they don't like the niggas, and they shouldn't have an attitude like that. You would think people can get along, but people say, I ain't getting along with you. Why? On such a big piece of rock. You don't want to come in the city? Well, build another motherfucking city, man. Damn. Lazy motherfucker. You say, no, I'm going to have my city, nigga, and I'm going to clean you up. So you got a right to clean people up when you the one that did it. So become like a, better cut it out. What if I'm going to take you to a mental hospital one day? All right? I know you're going to try to work me. I'm talking about you. White man and white lady. Not all of y'all, but a lot of y'all. And you don't want nobody to know that you're being wacky. You put on nice clothes, and but you really want to help the white man cave somebody's head in. You know what? You just want to be a part of something. That's it. You just want to be a part of something. Taking his orders. Trying to fit in. Scared, trying to please the white man. Can't stand up to him. Other white men can't stand up to other white men. They following orders. Yeah, it's about killing the niggas. Yeah. Let me get out of here.